Today's the day. Today is the day to go truck camping for the first time in my 2019 Ram 2500. Very excited. It's just gonna be me and my thoughts. So let's see. All loaded up. Got my solo stove, fire pit. There is a portable battery that I can plug into. I did bring a generator. I'm not going to be stealth camping, so I decided to bring some of the more creature comforts, you know, things that provide me with electricity for the PlayStation 5. I think actually this can pull it off, but I should be good to go. So I brought a little bit more extra stuff than I would have brought if I was stealth camping. So anyways, get this inside. Boom. Let's go, the moment I've been waiting for. Hitting the road, driving south. It's gonna be only approximately about 20 miles, going above the town of Ferndale, California. Small town, really good people. But yeah, this is a pretty mountainous area, right along the coast of Northern California, and really looking forward to it. Things get pretty crazy around the home front, between sports and activities and school, and you know, so it just gets pretty crazy. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, getting out here, getting into the woods, and just, you know, finding that peace and serenity that I've been, you know, really looking for a long time. So, but we're on our way. It's 2019 Ram 2500. It's the big horn package. Down here I got a big pumpkin that I'm planning on shooting with the shotgun. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'll have to check and see how cold it is going to get tonight. But so far, the forecast looks good. We're hitting the road here, and we're going to get onto the highway, and yeah. Averaging 15 miles per gallon. Let's go. We are about to cross Fern Bridge. This bridge has been here like 100 years or something like that, over 100 years. But yeah. I averaged 15.6 miles per gallon on the highway. So, 1911, yep, it's been here over 100 years. I'm gonna pull my mirrors in because this is a really narrow bridge. Always makes my butt pucker every time I go over here, especially in this truck. You got semis that cross this bridge and everything. It's just like, what? This is sketch. Beautiful country. Beautiful countryside. have arrived to Ferndale, California, the beautiful Victorian village of Ferndale. Quiet, quaint, just really nice place to live. Yeah, it's a beautiful place to come visit. The movie Outbreak was filmed here, and The Majestic, and yeah, there's actually quite a few movies that have been filmed in this area, to include Jurassic Park. But we're about to go through the main part of town here, and you can see just how beautiful and amazing some of this architecture is. If you remember from the movie The Majestic, the diner was this building right here, and this building here is the Ivanhoe. Has really good steaks. It's a Hotel Ivanhoe, really good steaks, Ivanhoe restaurant. And now we are going through and heading up the mountain. Alright, so here's where I want to go, but I legitimately think I'll get stuck. So let's go check it out. I lost traction already. Oh, cows. The cows really tear up this ground. Oh man, this is slick. Super slick. But, I mean, it's not impossible. It's really not. Oh man, I'm gonna be driving through mud and cow dung. It will be pretty slippery. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was probably a mistake. It will be slippery. I need a name for my truck. Little creek. Some creek action. Let's go. All right, now we are in some hostile territory. And by that I mean lions, tigers, and bears, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe the bears are hibernating. Maybe the tigers are a few thousand miles away. But there's definitely mountain lions, okay? There's lynx, and you know, there could be you know, some unruly pets that get loose, but I do know there for sure are coyotes. So I ain't scared of no coyote though. listen. I love it. I love being out here. So my nephews, if you can see the tires and the little fortress over here, they have airsoft battles or whatever. So they'll come up in here and do that whole thing. And I'm like, what do you know about war? No, I'm just kidding. I love it out here though. I was so excited when he purchased this property. But ultimately, where we will end up going is back here. Look, he's already got a burn pile for me to torch up. Whoa, this is really, really, really bad. I don't think the camera's going to do this any justice. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's not a big deal. This is beautiful. I love this little spot. It's actually a lot brighter during the winter, but you know, in the middle of summer, all this is just really lush and green, and it's almost like it's like 10-15 degrees cooler down in here. But this creek just runs all up in here. Whew, that could have been bad. If you step right here, that probably would have give out. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, we got plenty of firewood. Hopefully we can get it lit though. Nothing little diesel fuel can't fix. Just kidding. Come on, man. Come on. What are you? Well, I think if we parked here, then the only danger of anything falling on us would probably be that one, or maybe that one, or actually all of these. I'm not too worried about that though. Just a little bit worried. I'd say like 23% worried. But there's no rain or wind in the forecast. I think we'll be good. Honestly, my true concern upon entering this hostile territory is just getting out here in the truck. So I'm not worried about any of this. It's going through that field over here. Worst case scenario, if I do get stuck, he has an excavator that we can get ourselves out. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back to the truck and decide from there. I feel like I just hiked 37 miles in the snow. Uphill both ways. Okay, maybe it's not that bad, but still. Well, what's that, a sign? A sign for cows? Okay. As if there wasn't cow signs everywhere with piles of doo-doo everywhere and hoof prints. All right. Anybody home? No? Anybody home? Nope. Oh, what's that at the end? Looks like a 47-foot snake. You like snakes? Echo! Alright. Sometimes I find it weird when I'm like talking to myself. I mean, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you, but you technically don't exist yet. So, and I'm just kind of like recording random stuff because I'm really excited to be here. So, all right, it's time to go. We gotta find a spot to set up, and it's starting to get a little cold. So here's the situation. I came down this hill right here because I wanted to check out this nice flat spot over here, and it actually looks really nice. If I was to back in right here, this would be a really great view. Set up the fire pit right here. Have the truck backed in right here. But in a bit of a situation. So I came out here a little bit, real nice and easy, see what the situation was. And I started sliding. So I am either going to need to air way down, or I'm going to have to find another spot. So I think I need to air down anyway, but anyways, that's going to be the first thing we do. All right, crossing fingers that we don't get stuck. So before airing down, I'm going to see if I can have max tracks for the wind. I put them on the front tires since the front tires are the ones that are dealing with the most loss of traction. So we'll see how that turns out. Crossing fingers. All right, so we are back at this location. After getting back down the hill, I was like, all right, well, this is a 3/4 ton truck. So these tires are at like 65 pounds. I think they're up at 65 pounds. And that's not gonna work. These things are like rock solid. So to get across that, we're gonna have to go like 20. So I'm not going to film you letting the air out, especially since we're losing daylight here. But, you know, you live and you learn. You experience some things and you learn from them. And this is one of those situations where you don't put your air deflator towards the back of the truck. So I'm going to have to climb back there and grab it and then start letting some air out of these tires. So hopefully the next shot you will see will be of me easily driving across there. We'll see. As you can see, we made it. I'm just going to put these max tracks in front of the truck. I'm going to drive up on them, kind of level it out a little bit, and then I'm going to get set up and then get some more light going in here so I can record. So whew. Before I do set up, I do want to give a before and after impression of the back of the truck. Hopefully you can see. Before, There we go. Got my little floor mat. That's where my boots are. I'm still wearing my bogs because it's pretty muddy out here. But let me climb up here and give you guys a tour. All right. Hopefully you can see enough in here. I got to work on the lighting situation. But as you see, this is my bed. I'm on a cot and it's got a couple cushions on it. Over here is my portable battery, and I've got like a little dresser here that I put food and stuff in. I got kitchen stuff in here. I've got my food in here. Heater if I need it. And yeah, the biggest issue for me, at least for filming in here, has been the light situation. So anyways, I am going to get some food going because I am starving. So I'm gonna make some pork buns and I'm gonna have some miso soup for dinner tonight. But first, some stickers. Doesn't exactly look like my truck, but pretty close-ish. And of course, got to represent Humboldt County. Whoopah! Perfect. That's all that's left. It's like a little burn mark. Put too much water. Mmm. So far, after being here a few hours now, I've learned a lot in terms of preparation and what to do, what not to do. And that's a good thing, because that's kind of why I did this by myself. I plan on bringing each one of the kids out. I know they'll really enjoy that, especially that one-on-one time. But I'm kind of getting the feel for what I need, what I don't need. And lighting in here is definitely a big issue, because I do want to, you know, record these times and these experiences, and, you know, be able to share it with not only family and friends, but, you know, anyone else who wants to watch. Wow, that was really good. So I guess it's time to clean up. So I'm not sure if it caught that on camera. It's saying I couldn't view it on the GoPro, but old Punky here took a shot to the dome, and I'll have to see if I can salvage it off the memory card when I get back to the studio. The studio. Anyways, the plan now is to get this stuff loaded up into the truck, and I'm gonna go explore a little bit. And while I'm out there doing so, I'm going to take, here's a solar panel. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this bad boy out. Let's go. That was a fail last night. I got it going and there's about that much wick left, so I got to get a new wick for it. Ready to roll. That's my brother's dog that just ran like half a mile to get here. Well, we made it out of there. It was pretty slick, especially in here, but thankfully we didn't have to air down the tires. Yesterday we talked about me airing down the tires, but I gained some confidence and I decided to go for it, and I made it just fine. There's a couple spots that was a little slick, but otherwise we did great. Beautiful day. Well, that concludes the trip and this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your time here. You know, I learned some lessons about the mud and being prepared. Thankfully I had my Max Tracks. I learned some lessons about firewood, and don't just rush to get out here when you can just pick up some dry firewood and it's not a big deal. It'll totally be worth it. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, for watching. the next time you're in hostile territory, be prepared. Before we go, I was thinking of doing my next truck camp out on the beach, maybe a couple miles down that way. What do you think? Should I or not? Comment down below.